Hello, everybody. We'll wait a couple minutes here to get people logged in that are trying to get logged in. But hope you guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Got some information to share, and we should be out of here pretty quickly, depending on how many questions you guys have for me. Hello. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. It's officially 7 o'clock. So, all right, so first things first is I wanted to show you guys my Canvas page. So, students, if you have your iPads with you, probably good to get that opened up so I can walk you through some things. Parents, you can just follow along on the Apple TV behind me. So, let's see. Jared, can you maybe come over and hold this for me? The lighting's kind of weird, so okay. Thanks. I'm gonna have my husband hold the screen for me. Okay, so first things first is they emphasized with us as a staff yesterday that everyone's homepage should look the same. So I did add a couple things and change a couple things, but in general, this is what your homepage would look like. So there's a communication section where it just talks about my office hours are listed. And then I also said that every assignment will be posted by 6 a.m. So if you want to wake up early at 6 a.m., you can. But if you want to sleep until 10 a.m., that's fine too. And then my office hours are officially confirmed as 9 a.m. to noon for now. Like I said, once spring break rolls around, I plan on kind of reevaluating and seeing what worked, what didn't work. But for right now, 9 a.m. to noon is my plan. So that's where you can find your teacher's office hours and that kind of information on all of your students' pages, not just mine. Same like with troubleshooting assignments, there's some information. And then every teacher will have announcements and how they plan on communicating with you, as well as their technology issues, troubleshooting that as well. So every teacher has those 4 sections on their Canvas pages. I added pictures to them, but they have the same sections. And then every teacher also has this click here to get my assignment for the day. So they told us that we have to have that button. So every Canvas page, you will go to that button. And then if you click on that assignment, there we go. If you click on that assignment, it might take you to a different page for different teachers. But for mine, it takes you to my calendar view. I like the calendar. I think it's helpful. So that's what we're sticking with. So then you would be able to go to Wednesday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, March 18th, if you click on day 1, it will pop up with everything that you need to do for the assignment. It says the materials that you need out, the topic we're going to cover, as well as the iBook pages, the goal, and all of that. And this will open to you tomorrow at 6 a.m. So if you click on that link and it's saying it's not open yet, that's because it won't unlock until 6 a.m. Okay, but that's what your assignment will be tomorrow. And then the due date says tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. So as long as you get that assignment done, sometime between the hours of 6 a.m. and 11:59 p.m., you will be marked as present for tomorrow. Okay, I also did want to point out a couple other things that I added to my Canvas page. So from the home page of my Canvas page, I kept my brain teasers there for you guys, that at any point, if you feel like doing a brain teaser, you have all of these options to do so. So my brain teasers are on that page where they've always been under the little brain. And then if you get bored, I also attached a bunch of different links here. So there's a general section where there's actually a couple fun things on here. There's like hidden pictures. There's a typing activity if you want to get better at typing. There are coloring pages. I thought this one actually looked really cool. It's called Increase Your Memorization Strategies. So if you wanted to go through and work on memorizations and everything, that is there. But just a bunch of like fun stuff in the top section. And then there's a math section with some activities, a science section, coding and engineering, social studies, language arts. So I just wanted to give you guys some resources that you could work on at home. So those are on my board section on my homepage. So I wanted to give you guys those. I spent a lot of time today looking into those and getting those for you. There's a lot of awesome programs that usually cost money, but they are opening up like 2-month free trials during this COVID-19 thing. So these resources you might only have access to for a couple months, but I think that they would be really good practice and just good activities for you guys to have. So those are completely optional. Just wanted to give you guys some more activities that you could do at home, and like parents know that that's there for you too. Okay. So some questions have popped up. Someone asked, are we going to have tests over our e-learning? We talked about that in the session on Saturday, and I said, now that it looks like we're probably going to be extended past 3 weeks, yes, we will have to have some form of assessment, but I do not know what that's going to look like yet. So between now and spring break, no, we won't. And then we'll probably start talking about it more over spring break and get those answers to you. But at this point, we're going to have some kind of assessment if we're out for longer than 3 weeks. Do we still have weekly math? At least for the first week, no. This week, you do not have a weekly math while we're figuring out e-learning and everything. I am thinking for honors, you guys probably will have weekly maths moving forward, but my regular Math 6 class, unless you want it, it might be optional, but for my honors classes, you probably will have that extra assignment. So, but for this first week, nobody has it, so don't worry about that. Will the team be utilizing Zoom? So Zoom was something that they showed us as a staff on Monday, where it's like a group video chat feature. The team in general, I don't think is like, as a team, we're not going to have everybody on there. Individual teachers have the option to use it if they choose to. For me personally, I think I would like it more for small group instruction. So keep your eyes open for a Zoom invite if I want to pull you into a small group, and probably only have like 5 of us on at a time versus a whole class. But at this point, I don't necessarily have any Zoom hours set up or Zoom scheduled yet, but I foresee myself using it as a small group instruction tool. So, but some people on the team, like Miss McKnight or Mr. Kaufman, I'm not sure what their plan is. They might be using it more regularly. I joined, but the page you are showing us will pop up tomorrow and not now. Right. So your assignment, so if you click on the get my activity for the day, and then this should be viewable to you now. But if you click on day 1, this won't pop up until tomorrow at 6 a.m. So you can't get your assignment for the day until the day it's posted at 6 a.m. So I have the activities planned and they're already in my Canvas ready to go, but they won't be open to you guys until 6 a.m. on the day of. Oh, you guys have a meeting with Mr. Kaufman today. Okay, so Mr. Kaufman's using it. I don't plan on using it for a whole group setting, but some teachers might. Yes, students do need to download the Zoom app on your iPad. So that should be accessible through the app portal. Is it all one canvas large for honors and Math 6? No, so my honors Canvas page and my Math 6 Canvas page are 2 separate Canvas pages. So it looks the exact same format that I just showed you, but they are 2 separate activities, and they do have 2 separate activities posted and stuff. So let's see, who said that you guys have a Zoom meeting? Omar, you said that you guys have a Zoom meeting today with Mr. Kaufman. Do you know what time that is? I think somebody else is asking. And how did parents know about it? So the Zoom meeting with Mr. Kaufman, does anybody know when that was? I do not have a Zoom app account set up yet. I don't have like a number or anything. Like I said, we're still kind of figuring it out. Looks like the meeting is either at 9 or 9:30. How did you guys find out about that meeting? Was it on Canvas or an email? Do you guys know? I can text him right now too and ask him. Someone thought it was tomorrow. I don't know what his plan is. I'll text him real fast. Usually meeting tonight or tomorrow. What time? we'll see if he answers me. I texted him. Looks like there was an email. Was that email sent out to students or parents? Not sure. People said it might be on Canvas. Okay, so the meeting for Mr. Kaufman is tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., just so you guys know. So tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is the science meeting with Mr. Kaufman on Zoom. Any other questions about the layout of the Canvas page or your assignments or anything about e-learning that you guys can think of? It's going to be fluid. We're all going to be kind of learning and experiencing things as we go. So just want to make sure you guys get all of your questions answered. You guys will have to let me know how you like the Zoom conversation with Mr. Kaufman, because if you really like that format, that would be something I'd be happy to play around with and figure out. This Canvas page it's not a new Canvas page, it's my same Canvas page. So if you click on like your regular honors math 6, it should pop up as the new homepage that looks like this. It's the same Canvas page. Will anything be added to the page in the future? I mean, your assignments will be added, so your calendar will be updated and everything. If you guys want things added to it, we can probably play around with that, but as of now, I don't plan on adding anything to it. Anything else? You guys can think of? Like I said, those assignments won't open up for you guys until tomorrow at 6 a.m. So you should be able to see the calendar right now. You should be able to see the calendar, but you won't be able to see the actual assignments yet because those won't open up until the day of. Allison, yes, I will reach out to you about your quiz tomorrow. So I'll get you a picture of that to take home, the quiz from Thursday. Do you know if all the class assignments will be posted at 6 a.m.? Also, are you posting only one day's assignment at a time? So yes, one day assignment will be posted at a time. That's what we were told to do. We were told to only have one assignment at the time because we want to make sure students are logging on every day. And mine are posted at 6 a.m. I don't know what other teachers are doing. So that would have to be individual teacher question. We are not seeing a new page that looks like the one you are showing. So if you go to your regular Canvas page, so if you click on, so like here's your dashboard, maybe it loads. So like your home page, your normal regular Canvas dashboard. If you click on like your regular math class that says like Math 6 Lucas or Honors Math 6 Lucas, it should take you to this. So Pierce, are you making sure that you're clicking on that? Is anybody else on their iPad? Are they able to see this? If not, that's definitely something I want to get worked out. No, there's no assignments for today. Assignments start tomorrow at 6 a.m. So they're not due until tomorrow night at midnight, one day at a time. So the only assignment you'll be able to see tomorrow is Wednesday's assignment, and it will be in the box for tomorrow. What is the best time to wake up each day? That is really up to you. Like I said, my office hours are between 9 and noon. I think all of the teachers on our team are between 9 and noon. I think Miss Fisher's are from 8:30 to 11:30. So I would say by 9 a.m., it's probably wise to be starting on your assignments for the day. But if you, at least for tomorrow, but if you're realizing that you're getting them done really fast and you can do it later, then I wouldn't worry about it. But I would say tomorrow is probably a good idea to have you started by 9 a.m. Will we take a retake for the quiz? There's no retake for the quiz. Nope. In fourth quarter, we're not allowed to offer retakes. just to prepare you for 7th grade. So there is no retakes, but I will talk about, I will post in the box for Math 6. You can earn back some points, but for my honors class, there's no retake. Okay, so you guys cannot see the screen. Okay, so I will work on that when we get offline and make sure that you guys have access to it. It might just be because those assignments aren't opening up until 6 a.m., but I will make sure that you guys can see this starting tomorrow. Oh, you can't see it on my screen. Yeah, I don't know. I can't, I'm on my computer, so I can't like tap it and refocus it. I'm not sure why it's not. My husband's tried to hold, there we go. I tried to hold my computer, but it's hard to get it. So I see the normal page like when we were last at school. Okay. So let me just click over to Canvas real fast and see if I can get it. See why that's happening. So it sounds like for my Honors Math 6 class, you guys aren't seeing the proper homepage. So let's see if I can figure that out real fast. If not, I'll definitely make sure it's fixed by tomorrow. Pages, let's see. Published. It says that everything's hooked up from my end, I think. So I will see student view. Yeah, I'm not sure. If my honors isn't seeing it, I will take care of that tonight and make sure it is good to go for tomorrow. Oh, sounds like you can see it on Canvas Web. So maybe if your app's not showing it, maybe try Canvas Web. Thanks, guys, for checking all this out. Yeah, make sure your iPad's up to date. Assignments to start will not go on home access. They are going. I have them marked as complete or incomplete, and then from there, some might be worth points and that go into home access. But I will absolutely let you know before that happens and which assignments are. But to start, they're just incomplete or not complete, basically just for attendance purposes. So it sounds like to see this page, you might need to go through Canvas Web. So maybe try Canvas Web. Anything else you guys can? Okay, so it looks like you can see it through the web, but not the app. So I'm not sure. I can message our media specialist and just let her know that some of you guys are having trouble with it through the app and see if there's anything we can do. But in the meantime, make sure your iPad's up to date, make sure the Canvas app is up to date, and then maybe just rely on using Canvas Web. But if you ever click on a homepage and it doesn't look like this, that means that you're going to want to go through Canvas Web because all of us were told to have this page. Will the tasks be done online or can you use paper? You can use paper if you want to. Just make sure you take a picture of your work and then I can read it and then it's organized. Sometimes when you guys submit pictures, it shows up really tiny. So just make sure that it's clear and I can see it. Anything else you guys can think of? I think we're good here. So just make sure you're using all your resources, talking to your teachers, communicating with your teachers about what's working for you, what's not working for you, any questions that you guys have. Communication is really going to be key throughout this whole process for you guys, for me. So if there's something that I can be doing better throughout this, please let me know, parents, students, everybody. Just going to be a learning experience for everybody. So what will happen if all the notes in your Notability won't disappear? I wouldn't worry about it. That was mainly just for space, to make sure you have enough space on your iPad. So you could go through and you could delete them manually if you wanted to. Like you don't really need any of your former units from math because you have your math notebook. But so you could manually go through and delete them, but I wouldn't be too worried if they're not disappearing. That was just to make sure you had enough space. For right now, we're skipping Unit 7 and jumping to Unit 8. That doesn't mean that we won't ever do Unit 7, but for right now, yes, we are jumping to Unit 8. Will we use Zoom in the future? That's really up to you guys. If you guys like Zoom in a lot of your other classes, I would be happy to use it. But right now, my plan is to use it for a small group setting. But if you guys really like it, I would love to hear that and have you vocalize that so I know that that's something that you guys have interested in. How do we set up a Zoom account? If a teacher is going to have you use Zoom, I will send you all the information about how to set up an account, but the teacher that's having you use it should send you that information. Pretty sure you just download the app, and then I think you can sign in with your Google, but if you don't even, you might not even need to make an account. You might just be able to set up with the class. Yep. So Zoom is really cool though. I like it. We used it, like I said, we used it on Monday as a staff, and it is cool. So I miss all of you guys. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Timmy's good. Brought Timmy home here. So he's home with me and all my other millions of plants. But I miss you guys. We were in the school yesterday, and it was just so sad to see all the hallways empty without you guys. So it's going to be a long road. Anything else you guys can think of? So it sounds like if you're on Team O, Mr. Kaufman's having a Zoom meeting tomorrow morning at 9:30. Like I said, my assignments go live at 6 a.m. If you guys have any issues, please let me know. Yes, Timmy is alive. Timmy has always been alive. It was Jimmy that died. Jimmy the plant died back in December. But yes, Timmy is his replacement. I'll tell you. Yes. So if you guys are good, I think we'll go ahead and log off. But please continue to reach out with any questions, concerns you guys have. My birthday was great. Thanks for asking. That was on Friday. But yeah, birthday was great. You guys made it awesome. So one to remember. I think there's about, someone asked if there's a time delay. I think there's about a 15-second time delay between when you ask a question and when I see it, but it's pretty much instant. So, all right, I will go ahead and log off, but if you guys have any other questions, reach out, have your students reach out, but we will figure it out together. There's gonna be bumps in the road, but we'll figure it out, so it'll all be okay. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll go ahead and post this for you to reference if you need it, but I hope you guys have a good night. You got it tomorrow. It'll all be fine. Tomorrow's a grace period anyway. We are going to figure it out, so don't panic or worry or be too anxious about it. We will get it figured out. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.